Hello everyone, I am Rohana Hutagalung from Pamulang University. I'm here to present an analysis of the drama entitled The Zoo Story by Edward Albee. Before we discuss the analysis, let's find out the summary of this drama. Next slide. The summary of drama The Zoo Story by Edward Albee. The whole play is set near a bench in New York City's Central Park. Peter, a clean-cut man in his mid-40s, sits on the bench reading and smoking a pipe. He is approached by Jerry, a carelessly dressed man characteristic by his great awareness without any provocating. Jerry states that he is coming from the zoo and asks Peter to confirm that he is going north. Peter complies, clearly and uninterested in conversation. Nevertheless, Jerry continues to talk to him and warns Peter that Peter will probably get cancer from the pipe he is smoking. As Jerry expounds on this prognosis, he cannot find the word he is looking for. Peter suggests prothesis, which leads Jerry to the conclusion that Peter is educated. Jerry asks Peter if they can talk. Peter reluctantly agrees, and he has to insist on his willingness when Jerry notices his reluctance. Jerry immediately tells Peter again that he has come from the zoo. Though Jerry converses awkwardly and seems to be ignoring Peter's small talk. Peter makes his best effort to stay amiable. We learn that Peter has a wife, 2 daughters, and 2 parakeets, and that he seems to enjoy a normal upper middle class life. Jerry asks whether people would prefer having sons, and Peter admits that we would. However, he quickly becomes offended when Jerry insinuates that Peter cannot have any more children without any evidence of which to base that assumption. Peter soon realizes that he has let Jerry get under his skin, and he forces himself to calm down. Jerry confides that he rarely talks to each other, but that he loves to know everything about people he does talk to. These admissions people makes Peter distinctly unforgettable. The conversation turns to Peter pets. Jerry implies that Peter has been emasculated by his wife and daughter, insisting on having cats instead of dogs. An issue found. The issue found was about the loneliness experienced by Jerry. Type of Jerry loneliness is emotional loneliness, social loneliness, and negative loneliness. An effect of Jerry loneliness is homosexual and suicide. Theory. Definition of loneliness. Loneliness is a situation experienced by the individual as one where there is an unpleasant and irreversible loss or quality of certain relationship. They include situations in which the number of exciting relationships is smaller than is considered desirable or admissible, as well as situations where the intimacy one wishes for has not been realized. An effect of loneliness, according to Joyner 2005, interpersonal theory of suicide, social disconnectedness represent a critical factor involved in the development of suicidal risk. Consistent with this view, findings from studies on loneliness have also implicated it as a reliable predictor of suicidal risk. Quotidian and analysis. Quotidian 1 show a social loneliness. Jerry said, it's just that if you can't deal with people, you have to make a start somewhere with animal. Don't you see? A person has to have to some way of dealing with something. If you're not with people, something. If not with people, something. With a bat, with a cockroach, with a mirror. No, that's too hard. That's one of the last steps. Quotidian 2 show a negative loneliness. Jerry said, very well, Peter. Well battled for the bench, but we're not evenly matched. And quotidian 3 show a emotional loneliness. Jerry said, you are a very sweet man, and you are possessive of the truly enfeebled innocence. But gold old mom and gold old pop are dead. You know, I'm broken up about it too. I move in on her, and my memory of her eyes is like expecting. I remember still that she died. Still, she did all things thoroughly, sleeping, eating, working, praying. She dropped dead on the stair to her apartment, my apartment then, too, on the afternoon of my high school graduation. Quotidian 4 represented affect social loneliness. Jerry said, I tell you why I do it. I don't talk to many people. Expect to say like, give me a beer, or where's the John, or what time does the future go on, or keep your hands and to yourself, buddy. You know, things like that. Next, quotidian 5 represented affect become homosexual. Jerry said, no, I wonder if it's sad that I never see the little ladies more than once. I've never been able to have sex with, or how is it put? Make love to anybody more than once. Once, that it's. Oh, wait, for a week and a half when I was 15 and I hung my head in shame that puberty was late. I was a homosexual. And the last, quotidian 6, represented affect suicide. Jerry said, so be it. He charged Peter and impales himself on the knife. For just a moment, complete silence. Jerry impaled on the knife at the end of Peter's slim firm arm. Then Peter screams, pulls away, having the knife in Jerry. Jerry is motionless on point. That's the analysis of the drama that I presented. Thank you very much. Love yourself and stay positive. Bye.